Hey YouTube, nice Saturday morning, nice and sunny. It's not too cold, just sweatshirt weather. It was cold this morning though, 25 degrees. I forgot my camera to be this morning, and once my feet get dirty, I'm not allowed in the house. So anyway, I just went in because she went shopping. So somebody had asked me how I stack my siding. There it is. That's not really stacked for drying, that's stacked for shipping. Now you could dry it like that if you want to, but I'm shipping that. You don't need to have stickers real close on siding because you're nailing it probably a minimum of every 2 foot at the most. 16 inches on 16-inch studs would be better, but the point is that that's just for shipping. I'm just sticking this right off the mill. You know that's what I cut so far. I'm cutting some 7-footers now, which is about a foot shorter than what I got there, because that's just the way the log ended up. This log I put on this morning was pretty bad. It was so bad I couldn't even fix it, which is unusual, but and this is what it looked like. A lot of all kind of stuff on it. I cut this end off of it. It was 10 foot, but that end curved down so hard that I couldn't make anything out of it. So I'm trying to get a cant out of here to make siding. One of the comments this morning I didn't get a chance to answer was, how thick do I cut my siding? Now this is 8-inch siding. It's 13/16 at this end, okay? 13/16 wide, and over here it's a hair over, I can't really, let me go take it from here. It's just a hair over 1/4 of an inch. So you can cut siding at all kind of different profiles. I'm cutting this heavy because it's going to be going on to furring strips on cement blocks, and I don't know if there's any support between it, so I'm making this a little heavier. Sometimes I'll cut this 1/2 inch and just make 1/8 of an inch on this side and cover 4 inches of that, or even 2 inches of it, or 3 inches of it, to make a 5-inch piece. Siding can be cut in any thickness you want, basically, as long as it's going to stay together and it don't split. And you can also cut it in different widths. You can also cut it in, you don't have to stay with that 3/4 type setup. You can cut it whatever you want. Some guys even put straight boards on. It doesn't matter, but I like this. I like the way it lays down. I like the way it nails, and I'm getting 2 boards out of, not totally, but I'm getting 2 boards out of what would have normally been 1 board. So I'm okay with this. So there's the 7-footers, the 8-footers, and the 12-footers. Just, and this is not a rule. It doesn't matter who does what, but the least that I would bother cutting siding, unless it was a special thing and I knew that they would work, is 6 foot long. I don't want to be cutting 4-footers or whatever. I would cut 6-footers though, especially if I could get some nice pieces out, because if you figure bedrooms in a house are 12 foot. The windows, normally, the windows are in the center of the wall. So that gives you a 6 foot or less from the window over to the end of the building. So that's why I would cut 6-footers. No other reason, that's just my reasoning. But I haven't got any, and I'm not going to be cutting 6-footers here. What I got here next, these 2 logs I'm saving for myself. I want these for framing lumber for my deck. That one I'm saving. This one here, I have one more pine left. This is 12 foot. I'll be lucky to get an 8-inch cant out of this. Let me check this thing once here. Oh, okay, I will get, yeah, I'll get an 8x8 cant probably out of that, or an 8x6 cant. So as far as 12-foot pieces of siding go, I should probably get around, I want to say 6 more pieces, maybe 9 pieces. Probably, yeah, somewhere in there. And then we'll have some 12-footers to stack on this pile again. Other than that, I got to get some logs in here, because I'm not interested in cutting the red oak right now that I have laying on the ground there. But I do want to cut the pine so I can get it to stacked somewhere so I can get it ready for my deck that I want to build.